So, the Arturia DrumBrute. The DrumBrute is an analog drum machine, so it generates sound inside of this physical device. While yes, it can send MIDI, primarily this is a drum machine that generates sound and fires that sound out via one of the many outputs. And as the name suggests, it's mainly designed for drum sounds, but if you get a bit creative, you can make a few other sounds too, such as a certain kind of bass line, which I'll show you in a later tutorial, so you can get creative with this too. Either way, it sounds great and can either work in an analog production workflow, or you can route this into a DAW using any normal sound card. And of course, once it's in a computer, you can work with it in literally any way you can imagine. So let me turn it on now and familiarize you a little bit with some of the controls and some of the sorts of things it can do. Naturally, the first thing I could do is maybe hit play. This plays pattern 1. The master volume for everything not routed out separately is top right. So in this case, because the clap is routed out separately, it did not get turned down. And then use these main things in the middle to change the sound of any element. Such as hi-hat decay. I recommend spending some time playing with these parameters, learning how they can all sound, figuring out which drum sounds you like in what configurations. I could make the pattern shorter, say 16 steps instead of 64. And make an edit to the sequence. For, in this case, the closed hat. I could add another drum sound. Notice some channels have 2 drum sounds. On this one, the conga and the tom, which I could then record in by hitting record and triggering the drum. And finally, there's a filter, which to enable, turn off bypass. And again, just like the master volume, this does not affect any element routed out separately. Such as the clap here. By default, it's a low pass filter, but I could change this to a high pass filter. Thanks for watching.